This has been a really difficult week. My wife lost her mother of 86 years just last week, and she just got up from Shiva yesterday. And then the next day, after her mother died, her best friend in this world lost her father. They almost sat Shiva together. And of course, this has been a very difficult week for the Aish family, as a very, very dear friend and wonderful rabbi in Aish Torah was brutally murdered by Arab terrorists right near the old city. It's been a very difficult week, and it's so difficult to deal with tragedy. But it brings to mind how we deal with tragedy and how we deal with life, because so many of us have difficulty getting out of tragedy. Of course, we have to be sad, and we are sad, and we should be, and that's appropriate. But in the general scheme of life, it's so difficult and becoming increasingly more difficult to be happy. And I'm reminded of what someone simply told me once. He said, don't forget, never forget, happiness is a choice. It's a surprising statement to so many people. How could happiness be a choice? Happiness is dependent on the circumstances of life. Some people have it easy and many people do not. But the truth is that my friend was right. Happiness is not related to the circumstances of one's life, but it is related to one's state of mind. It's not easy to put things away. It's not easy to experience difficulty, but you have to keep in mind that generally speaking, if you want to be happy, that is a decision. It's a conscious decision that people make. And the people who are really happy, those are the ones who make that decision. Those are the ones who say, I choose to live a happy life. Yes, circumstances can be tough. Most of the time they're tough. The question is, what is our perspective? What is our attitude? And what's the key to being able to make that decision? Well, it's our attitude that I would like to call the gratitude attitude. The gratitude attitude simply is counting our blessings. We have to look at the things that we are so grateful for. And there are so many things for all of us. And I know it sounds simplistic, but it's a matter of actually taking the time to really think about the things that we appreciate. The things that we appreciate so much in life. Don't sit back and let life come to you. Don't sit back and wait for the circumstances of life to make you happy. Don't sit back and wait for someone else's approval to make you happy. That's not what it's all about. Want to live a happy life? Decide today that I'm going to live a happy life, and that my state of mind will rule whether I'm happy or not. Make that conscious decision. And when you do that, along with that, adopt the gratitude attitude. Do it every morning. Do it every night. Think right about what it is that you have been given, what it is that you're so thankful for, and watch. You'll see that that decision will make the very difference about whether you live a happy life or not. Happiness is a choice. Choose it. Something to think about.